somebody tell me.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Villanova facing the UCLA Bruins.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Miller. Cooper is out there with Bryant, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 4. There's Freak. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic coach, arguably the best of all time, and even a better person by all accounts. I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake, and he coached a lot of the greats in terms of our game.
Here's Cooper on the money with the open jumper.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
And here's Freak. They set the pick to the wing right side. Here's Campbell. Offline with his 3. And it's Villanova with the ball. Pass to Ilgauskas. Some nice ball movement by Villanova. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Villanova shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
Here's Looney. Here's Free. Clock at 6. Pass to Morris. UCLA needs to get off a shot. And it's Freak missing. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 #1 seeds and also 2 #2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
To the left side wing. Morris with the ball. Jones covering. Johnson, the pass to Freak. Back to Johnson. Fires from 14. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Villanova. Freak in at shooting guard. Looney out there with Johnson. Then there's Free. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot. They set the pick. Jones, no one around him. The basket is good. The assist from Game. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
So on the floor for Villanova, they've got Cooper. Miller is out there with Bryant. And it's Beal in at the 1 spot. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
You know, with Foye and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And Beal kicks to Bryant. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Morris checked in for Cooper. And it's Villanova with the ball. 6-point game. Ilgauskas in the post. And another miss by Villanova.
And that Villanova team with Foye and Lowry was